work for Baylor Fitwell. Today I'll be taking you through a nice bar workout. For this workout you'll need some light weights, about 3 to 5 pounds, your water bottle, a mat, and a towel. Go ahead and get those things and let's get started. Starting this workout today, we're going to start just by marching in place to warm up that body. And then bring those legs behind you, kicking up to your bum. And bringing them up in front of you again, we're going to open that hip and march and open the hip. One more. Back to marching in place. We're going to bring those arms up overhead and you're going to cross and twist towards that leg. When we're on that left side, bringing those arms back down, we're going to do some air squats. Still warming up that body. Here we go. Eight more. Last one. Now that we should be feeling nice and warm, we'll go ahead and grab those weights and start with our upper body. We'll start with just some nice bicep curls. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you wish to make it harder, bring those elbows away from the body. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping those arms out in front of you, you're going to pull them back in and serve that platter out in front of you. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down back to those bicep curls. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pushing up overhead, squeezing those shoulder blades behind your back as you come down every time. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it in that goalpost, we're bringing it in and out. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dropping it on down. We're going to go to a hammer curl, rotating those wrists towards they're facing each other, but still bicep curling. Bring those arms away for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping them out in front of you, and we're hugging that tree, keeping a nice bend in those elbows still though. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dropping it on down. Dropping those weights down for a quick second, getting a sip of water if you need it. We're going to pick back up those weights in both hands this time, or you can drop down to just one weight. We're going to lunge the right foot back, and you're going to row up that right arm. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping it contracted, we're going to extend that right arm back into a tricep extension. Keeping that elbow pulled back the entire time. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switching sides. Both weights going into that left arm as that left leg lunges back, starting with our row. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that arm contracted, extending it out for those tricep extensions. Keeping that elbow pulled back. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming on up. Each weight and each arm. We're going to do a double row, so you're going to lean slightly forward and row both arms back, keeping that back flat, however. Slight bend in the knees. Contracting, squeezing between those shoulder blades every time. for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it contracted, extending back. Keeping those elbows pulled back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping it pulsing up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it on down. We're going to go into turning out those legs into a nice second position. We're going to squat and curl. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it low, you're going to bring those arms up into a nice 90 and just little half curls. We're going to add a pulse. 4, 5. Good. And coming on up, we're going to bring those arms pushing up overhead into nice tricep dips. Bringing those arms down and back out to a nice goal pose. We're going to pump it up because we're almost through arms and our arms are burning and they're feeling great today. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it on down. We're going to go back into a nice bend in those knees, leaning forward. You're going to open those arms into a reverse fly and bring them back in. Keeping that back flat the whole time. Squeezing between those shoulder blades. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and coming on up, dropping those weights down, going ahead and getting another sip of water if you need it before we lower onto our mat. We're going to lower down onto that mat then. We're going to start on our back doing some glute bridges, and we're going to add in those weights. You can always drop down into not using those weights if you choose to do so. But we're going to weights in hand, lower onto your back. We're going to push into a glute bridge, and we're going to chest press at the same time. the top, you're going to hold that glute bridge and lower those arms down and back up. Working some tricep here. And back to our bridges. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dropping on down. We're going to go ahead and curl up. We're going to go into what's called a boat pose, meaning those heels are going to be off the ground, toes pointed. We're going to bring those weights up and we're going to curl. Bringing those legs off the ground if you wish to make it harder, finding that balance. We're going to drop those weights down, drop those toes down. We're going to roll down and back up into a nice sit-up. If you wish to make it harder, keep those legs off the ground. Even harder yet, extend those legs in the upper body for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding up here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dropping it on down, getting ready for those push-ups of the day. We're doing 10 push-ups today. You can do them on your toes or on your knees. We're going to do 5 wide and 5 narrow. Starting with those wide ones, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switching that arm stance for 5, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and coming on it. We've got our planks next. We're going to do a minute plank in center. You can choose to be on your elbows or on your wrists. And then we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. We're starting that minute plank in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and up. Over halfway there. About 20 seconds left. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Taking a nice deep breath before rolling onto our side. Starting our side plank in about 30 seconds. You've got 15 seconds. Up in 10. 3, 2, and popping on up. If you want to make it harder, you can always lift that leg and arm up. You can always put that leg down or arm down for support if you need it as well. You're halfway through on this side. And switching over to that left side. You've got 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and dropping it on down. We're rolling back onto our back for one more ab exercise for this workout. When you roll down, you want to make sure you're keeping that lower abs engaged. And we're just going to swimmer's kick our legs. Going from a swimmer's kick, we're then going to wrap them around instead. And bringing them all the way up. And all the way back down. Up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it just straight for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it on down. Go ahead and get into a nice runner's lunge to stretch out those hips. You did a great job. Today was definitely arm focused. And coming up to 2 straight legs. And switching sides. Up to 2 straight legs. And rolling on up. Stacking each vertebrae, bringing those arms up. One hand behind the other. You can also bring that arm down behind you. Grab them that way if you wish to do so. And switching to the other side. Bringing one arm across, keeping that shoulder pressed down. And the other. And great job today. I hope you have a great rest of your week.